Well, welcome. Happy Monday. I'm Nicole Contos. I founded Life Journey Fitness. I'm also an occupational therapist, and I'm a volunteer for Adaptive Adventures here in Denver, Colorado. So if you ever need any modifications or anything, let me know. Happy to modify exercises during class. We do move kind of quickly, especially on a Monday. So I'm also super happy to talk with you afterwards to work on kind of any extra things you might need so you feel more comfortable in the exercise classes or exercising on your own. So to get started, we're going to start with some alignment before we get crazy with some fast-paced movement. So everyone find a spot where your feet can be solid to the ground, at least shoulder distance apart, if not slightly wider. Shoulder distance apart is, generally speaking, 2 fists. In between your knees is going to be shoulder distance. So if you ever need to double check your stance, that's there. If you have difficulty keeping your legs apart, that's where like a yoga block comes in handy. You can just place that between your knees and help give you that passive stretch. So if your hips are super tight, that's an option for you, or you just don't want to think about it. Yoga block is a great option, or a towel rolled up. So settle in here. We're going to give yourself a couple circles with your pelvis. So if you are sitting, I'll turn my camera down so you can see. So sitting, you're just going to arch and curl back. You can have your hands on your knees to help do a modified cat-cow. If you're standing, you can do the same thing as kind of in a squat and just reach forward and open back. Sitting or standing. So breathe in and exhale. Just getting our spines moving after a long day on a Monday. 2 more. And in and out. Good. Settle in here. Find a neutral pelvis. So that means that your tailbone's not going to stick way out, and it's also not going to be tucked underneath you. So find a happy medium there. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Exhale should be about twice as long or longer than your inhale. Inch your spine up on every inhale, and exhale, settle into that length. Inhale, crown of the head is pressing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, shoulders drop away from your ears. One more, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders drop down. Now we're going to double check where our neck is in line with our spine. So you should be ears right in line with your shoulders. Most of the time, our head is forward. All of our cell phone, computer use, reading, whatever we're doing, driving, we're all here. So today we're going to work on opening ourselves up, and we're going to start with our posture. So to do that, you're going to do a little chin tuck. So I'll come closer so you can see what I'm doing. So from here, like a chicken neck, you're actually going to pull your head back in line with your spine. So if you think about just pushing your head back against the wall behind you, chin tucks down. We don't want to tuck all the way down and not all the way up. So it's just parallel to the ground, chin tucks back. Squeezing those neck muscles in the back here. Imagine you have, and then release. Imagine you've got like a pillow behind your head, and this is where you can put your hands here, behind your head, intercross them. Take a breath in. Exhale, push back into your hands. Chin tuck, pressure, and then release. Inhale, and then pressure back into those hands. Shoulders are still down away from your ears. Tightening up the back of your muscles on the neck, and then release. Good. Give yourself a few shoulder rolls. And I'll show you, we're going to do a couple more of those. Just because we talk so much about keeping your neck in line with your spine during all of your exercises and with posture, but we don't work on it much. So here's a few exercises for you. So that one you can do when you're laying down in bed. Push your head back into a pillow. You can do it just sitting up. Sometimes I do it when I'm driving. I'm stopped at a stoplight though, and then I push my head back into my headrest to release the tension on my neck. So if you have a towel, or you can put your hands here on your lower neck, you're gonna pull down on the towel, so you're lengthening your spine down with the towel as I pull my head back into a chin tuck. So sit up or stand up nice and tall, pull down on the towel, back with the head, chin tuck. You can always just keep your hands where we were just a second ago. Either way, push back. But if you've got the towel, this helps pull down as you pull back, lengthening. Good. And release. Nice. So a couple different exercises for you that probably a lot of you haven't done before. So for the remainder of how'd that feel? Any pain? Feel okay? Feel a little like we're creating tension, but you're actually relaxing and strengthening those muscles at the same time. Kind of counterintuitive. But if you do those every day, you're going to see a really nice change in your posture and the tension in your neck, decrease in headaches, and just kind of better overall posture and neck pain. So think about that posture and position of your neck through the rest of our exercises. So towels aside, let's get started with some cardio. So we're gonna just start with our 30 seconds of cardio. We'll do 30 seconds of resistance, and then we're gonna do a minute rest. During that minute rest, I'll give you an optional 30-second core. All right? So listen to your bodies, go at your own pace, push yourself to what you feel like you can do tonight. All right? So let's get started. We're gonna start with a nice jog. So if you're standing, high knees. If you're sitting, get those knees going. Arms pumping in 3, 2, 1. Go, pump and go. Get those feet and arms going. Keep breathing. Nice. Halfway there, step it up. Awesome, keep that core engaged. Nice and tall. 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, grab your resistance bands if you've got it, or weights. So we're gonna take your band, if you have it, out in front of you, hands close together, and then we're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades and pull the band wide. If you've got weights, same thing. Drive it back with your shoulder blades. Make sure you're not arching through your back. Here we go. 30 seconds. Pull out wide. So stay strong through your low back. Neck's in line with your spine. Belly's engaged. Arms drive wide. Halfway there. Really squeezing those shoulder blades. And then you're gonna keep that band or weights there in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Core exercise, if you can, put it underneath your options. Put it under your feet to give yourself some resistance. We're gonna go in and out with your legs. And we're going to revisit this, so if you want to do just one leg at a time, you can. Engaging your core, back is flat. 1 or 2 legs. Make sure you're not falling. Here we go. So if you want to add, if you have the capability to add the chest to lean back up, make sure you're not going to fall off your chair. Nice. 10 more seconds here. Again, you can just do 1 leg. If you're not doing legs, you can just do your upper body leaning back and forward. Last 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Nice. Keep that band in your hands. I'll tell you your next exercise, we're going to be doing punches forward, and then we'll do them across. So we're going to keep the bands here, or you can use your weights. We're going to get started here in 3, 2, 1. So punch forward. So hands always come back to chest height. Good. Pick up the pace, get involved in those shoulder rotating, cross through. Nice, keep it going. Back forward. Cross for last 3, last 2, last 1. Nice. Options for triceps, up overhead and bending and straightening your elbow here. Or if that doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you're gonna hinge forward, band or weight, and you're gonna kick your hand back. So arm is parallel to the ceiling, thumb comes to armpit, then you're gonna straighten. So wherever feels good for you and your shoulders today. So here we go. Right, one side, whatever side you're on, we'll do both. Nice, keep it going. Wherever you're at, keep that shoulder nice and still so that you are isolating at your tricep. So that might mean you need to go slower than you normally would. Last 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Again, I'm doing the kickback, so with a band, I'm holding the resistance at my knee, my opposite hand. My elbow comes up parallel, thumb to armpit, and then I'm gonna straighten my arm out behind me. Back is flat. So here we go, second side, switch wherever you're at, let's go. Bend and straighten, shoulder stays still wherever you're at. Neck is in line with your spine. Belly's in, supporting your back. You got 10 seconds here. Keep it going. Last one. Nice. So back to core. Same exercise we just did. So for those of you who just did one leg, switch. So we're going to do modified V-up. So if you are just doing your upper body, hinge back as far as you can, hinge forward as far as you can, wherever your balance point is, or add in that leg. Here we go. Leg in and out. Bring that trunk up and down if you've got it. Find your challenge. Break it up if you need to. Hinge back as far as you can if you're just doing your upper body. And then hit curl forward, really squeezing those abs. Last 2, 1. Nice, catch your breath. So next exercise, while you catch your breath, I'm gonna tell you what it is. We're gonna do rows, so your band's gonna go underneath your feet, or if you have weights, and we're gonna pull and row back. If you are standing, you'll be in a squat, hinge forward, and squeeze here. Squeeze those shoulder blades. So find your challenge, get set. In 3, 2, 1. Back flat, squeeze those shoulder blades. Neck in line with the spine. If you're standing, squat down, fire up those legs. Either way, belly's engaged. Neck long. You got 10 seconds here. Last one. All right. So next exercise, band stays underneath your feet if it's there. We're gonna do our rope exercise, the battle ropes. Some of you know it, some of you is new. So the arm motion, you're hinged forward and your arms are going up and down. So imagine you've got two ropes in your hands and you're trying to make them wave on the ground. This is where you can add a band in to give yourself some extra resistance. All right, belly's in. You can stand, give yourself a squat or sit. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Super, super important that your belly, your core is engaged. With or without weights here, you guys. Keep that speed as much as you can do. Keep breathing. Almost there. Nice. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Awesome. Catch your breath. So the next exercise for core, kind of mixed up this round here. So core, we're gonna do twists. So your hands can be behind your head or maybe chest level. We're gonna go knee to opposite elbow. So if you are sitting, you can just twist. You can add in your knee lift. Okay. If you are on the ground, same thing, get that crunch in, or just do some twist rotations and hinge back a little bit for a little extra core. All right, standing, same thing, high knees and twist. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. High knee. Really twist and squeeze that core. That's what driving this. So your arm and knee are only coming together because your abs are squeezing to get them there. Last 2, last 1. Nice, shoulder roll, catch your breath. How's everyone doing so far? All right? Awesome. You're looking strong. So back to cardio. So take that band or weight in your hands like you had it before. Before we were just punching forward and the other arm is staying still. This time we're gonna do a little bit more of an archery move. So one arm reaches forward as the other arm drives back. So side view, elbows driving back, other arms reaching forward, come into center, and then twist. Center, twist. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Twist. Arm drives back. Core is engaged. If you're standing, you've got a nice wide stance. You can get a little rotation. Even squat down, fire up those legs.
I'm gonna do a little spotlight videoing. I see Afton rocking on strong there. Look at those dumbbells kicking butt.
Keep it going. You got 3. You got last 2.
Okay, give us those last 3.
And 1. Nice work. Looking strong. All right. So if you are standing, you're going to be in a lunge for this row. So what you're going to do is the band is going to be underneath your front foot. Back foot is back nice and long, squat down. You're going to reach forward and then row back, maybe even getting a little bit of a twist there. If you are sitting, feet out a little bit further in front of you, if possible, or one foot, so that you're getting a different angle on that row. All right, we're gonna do one arm at a time on for everybody. So here we go, find your spot. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 15 seconds on each side. Keep it going. Really
Awesome,
flatten that
Nicole.
back.
Nicole, show them how it's done.
Keep it going. You got 5 seconds here, and then we're gonna switch. 3, 2,
Get it, Susanna.
1. Switch sides. Other arm. Or keep it going with both. The nice
Awesome.
thing about
Amanda's
doing,
pulling strong. Get
yeah,
it,
Amanda.
Amanda.
Keep it going. The cool thing about working one arm at a time, y'all, is that you find out which side is actually the stronger of the two and is working more. Can't cheat. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. Back to some cardio. Oh, we can't forget our core. All right. So, core exercise, hands up. So in this time, going opposite, we're actually gonna go same side to side crunches, working your obliques here. So squeezing down. If you've got a weight, you can hold it down to your side and do weights here. Keep it going. If you're standing or sitting, make sure that your core is engaged. Back is flat, twist. So side to side. Awesome.
Good job, Gina. Keep going. Looking good.
Last 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. All right. So, last exercise. Maybe 2 more. We'll see what we got for time. Back to triceps. All right. So, up overhead or the kickbacks, your choice. 15 seconds each side. If you want, you can also do push-ups, chair push-ups on your chair if you've got armrests or the side of a counter. Here we go. 3, last 2, 1. Triceps, go.
Awesome job, Kathy. I can already see those triceps just like going crazy and bulking up right now.
Nice work, everyone. Keep those shoulders still and strong. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides.
Woo!
I thoroughly enjoy the San Francisco Bridge going in and out of your head right now. Let's keep it going, everyone. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. If you have that band, take it in your hand. If not, if you've got that towel or a strap, or just clasp your hands, we're going to reach our band in front of you, about shoulder distance apart. Reach it up overhead and then use that band or strap, towel, whatever you've got to help give yourself a nice little stretch. Over to one side, back up and over the other way. I'm a big advocate of using straps to help stretch. You get a little bit deeper. Good. And then give yourself a little twist one way. Come around, exhale. And then stretch it around. And nice work. Let's do one shoulder roll just to end the class and double check that neck posture. So shoulder roll down, find that neutral pelvis we started class with. Inch that spine up a little bit taller. Inhale, exhale, shoulders drop down. Big breath, inhale overhead with those arms. Stretch up And exhale, keep that length you just created, don't lose it. Chin tuck back. And release, maybe even put those hands behind your head again. Chin tuck. And release. Beautiful. Y'all look a little taller with that. Nice work. Try those neck stretches this week and see how that works for you. And reach out with any questions and requests for class. I think that's all we have. Unless Gwen, you've got it. Otherwise, I'll see everyone on Friday.